Hey, what's happening, guys? Feels good to be back on camera with you. Just a quick video today. I'm just going to talk a little bit about some amended things that you can do for your strategy for Pinterest. I'm also going to announce the winner of the $30 through PayPal for filling in the feedback form. So stick around to the end of the video for that. So just to go through what's happened, if some of you guys don't know already, BoardBoosters, which was kind of integral to our strategy for growing our Pinterest following, has now been shut down. Basically, in a nutshell, Pinterest alienated them. They said if you're using BoardBoosters, you're going to get your account banned for using spam tactics. BoardBoosters tried to become an API for Pinterest, which means to become an official partner, but it failed. So sadly, BoardBoosters is now shutting down as of tomorrow. So what do we do? Where do we stand? So the good news is a lot of the details of what I put into the course, all of the tactics still apply. And over the last kind of 2 or 3 weeks, I've actually taken on a client, in fact 2 clients now, for managing their Pinterest for them. So I'm not only doing Pinterest for my own account, I'm also doing it for 2 other clients now as well. And there's some stuff that I figured out and realized that's going to help you guys in terms of growing your Pinterest. So the first thing is that group boards now are going to, in the future, have less relevance than what they do at present. So that doesn't mean that group boards aren't going to be good and effective to join, but what it means is that generic group boards, so things like the top blogs, the top Pinterest groups, those Pinterest groups which have a lot of users in, a lot of pins, if they're unspecific, you're not going to have as much success with nowadays. Pinterest is rewarding relevance. So relevant group boards are still going to be good, but what Pinterest have said is going forward, they're actually going to be looking at group boards to be used the way they were meant to be. So that's having a group board with 3 or 4 collaborators, maybe 10 at a max, around a topic that you want to discuss. So what does that mean for growing your Pinterest following? Well, what it means is that probably in the next 3 to 6 months, group boards are going to see a bit of a decline in terms of the traffic that you get for them. I don't think it'll be an immediate change, so group boards are still going to be important to join, but what it means is that we should be focusing more than ever on setting up our actual standard boards to work very well. So the good news is I've been doing this almost exclusively with another account through Pinterest, and I'm actually joined no Pinterest group boards whatsoever, and I'm currently in sort of 25 days we've grown it from having very little Pinterest traffic. It's now achieving 1,000 to 1,200 Pinterest traffic hits a day. That's page views. So if you did that every day for a month, that's about 35,000 hits to the website. And that's just in the first 25 days, and that's using no group boards whatsoever. So the tactics that I've done to achieve that result is through making relevant boards with good keywords and then pinning to those boards a lot with popular content. So how do you do that? So BoardBoosters allowed us to do that very, very easily, because it would allow us to select some boards, we'd pick how many repins we wanted the pins to have, and it would do it automatically. Now what you can do is you can do this manually. So that's what I've been doing with this pin process. So all you do is you say have a board. So let's say, for example, you've got a new board on a new account and it's called vegan eating. You would then go to the keywords search that we went through at the end of the bootcamp to find out what keywords are popular for vegan eating. You then go and search for that in the keyword search bar. So if I put vegan eating, I might want to put clean eating, vegan meals, vegan recipes, and you've got about 3 or 4 big keywords you can choose there. Now what you want to do is go through those searches and manually pick out which are the most popular pins for that, and then you want to start pinning on a regular basis. Now basically that's all I've done with this other account. I've found popular pins, I've pinned them to these boards a lot, and that's how I'm having a success with it. So how often should you be pinning to each board? So let's say, for example, you've got 20 boards. You want to be pinning at least 5 pins to each of those boards a day if you want it to grow fast. Now that's a lot, that's 100 pins. 100 pins a day when you're manual pinning is very, very difficult to do. So how do you do it? So you can use a scheduling tool like Tailwind to schedule those posts. So that's going to work in a little bit of a different way. Now, Tailwind, you can actually sign up for with a free trial. I'll drop a link down below. That's an affiliate link, so if you join, I get a credit. I've already signed up for a year's worth of Tailwind anyway, so it's not going to make too much of a big difference, but if you ever need to sign up for another Tailwind account, I appreciate that. So basically, Tailwind is very similar to BoardBoosters, but works in a slightly different way. It lets you schedule all of your pins, but you'll do it manually. Now, when I update the Blogging Bootcamp course, I'm going to probably change all of the BoardBoosters segments I had, and I'm going to adjust them to Tailwind. So I'm going to have a full guide on Tailwind, how to set it up, how to schedule, how to set up your blogging schedule, all that kind of stuff. But if you want to get crash started with it, I actually figured out how to use Tailwind through their own video tutorials. They're very, very good. So if you sign up for a free trial on the link below, you can actually log into Tailwind. You can use the free trial. There's no time limit on the trial. It's only the amount of pins that you do. I think it's 200 pins. So you can literally sign up for a free trial and just have that forever if you never pin anything. So you can have a look at how Tailwind works, and that'll let you access all of the tutorials and videos they have on their site. So in essence, it's very similar to what we did before, picking important keywords, pinning to those boards on a regular basis from the same keywords, and just making sure that you're active on Pinterest. And the activity is the big thing. If you're going to be posting throughout the day, Tailwind will let you set up a schedule to get it started. Now, how much does Tailwind cost? You can do it monthly. I signed up for a year up front, which was $116, and that gives you unlimited pins for a whole year. So it's a little bit more expensive than BoardBoosters, but our hands are kind of tied at this stage. Now, Tailwind, the thing I like about it the most is the analytics. It helps you to see which boards are popular. It shows you which boards are getting more repins than others, and that helps you to figure out where your pinning is going right and where it's going wrong. So if you're pinning from a certain keyword and it's getting a lot of results, you want to double down on that keyword. If you're pinning from another keyword on a different board and it's not getting very many results, then maybe you want to relook at your strategy. So as I said, I'm going to make some videos to help you better understand this. I'm going to release that in the new improved version of the Blogging Bootcamp when it gets launched. Now, what I'm probably going to do is, although I gave you guys the option to have the 90% for the whole brand new course, I'll probably, the updated segments for Tailwind, I'll probably put them in a package of some sort and just send it out to all you guys who are part of the Blogging Bootcamp for free, because obviously it's not your fault that BoardBooster shut down. So when I've done that updated information, I'll include it in the brand new course, and that will be in a brand new interface. Thank you for all your feedback, because I'm going to make it better from that, but I'll probably also send it out to you guys for free just so you can get the usage. But my advice for now is to get hold of Tailwind, get hold of the free trial, go through all of the Tailwind tutorials so it shows you how to do it. And what you want to be doing, in my opinion, is pinning 5 pins to each board every day. If that's a bit much, you can tone it down, do 2 to 3 pins per board a day. That's fine as well, but the more the better, basically. And if you do that with the most relevant keywords to that board and pin on a regular basis, you should see an increase in the amount of repins on a board. Now, what you want to do is go into your Tailwind analytics, check the board analytics, and you want to look for your boards that are getting the most repins. Once you've built up the boards so that they're getting 500 to 1,000 repins per week, that's when you want to start dropping your own pins into those boards, and you watch and they'll go off like a rocket. But first of all, you want to build up the repins on those boards. So I know this is a lot of information to ingest in just under 10 minutes, but hopefully this gives you guys a bit of a better understanding of how to go about it. So that's my advice. Get into Tailwind, try and do 3 to 5 pins per board per day. Set up the schedule. It's about $100 for the schedule. I think if you sign up using the link below, not only do you get a free trial, I think you also get $15 towards your Tailwind account as well, so it's going to be a little bit cheaper for you for that, which is cool. And again, that's an affiliate link. Now, in terms of the winner, I've done a little random timer, so I'll set it up in a second, and I'll just show you who was the winner of the draw. And thank you guys, because 29 people giving feedback is incredible for me, so hang fire. I'll run through it for you now. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go through this now. So we're going to do a random number generator. There was 29 bits of feedback that you guys left, so let's see who won. Okay, number 22, so let's just look back through and see who that is. Let's have a look. Number 22, someone's about to win $30. Thanks for all the feedback you left, by the way, guys. This was great. Carrie. Okay, there you go, Carrie. So you are the winner. Thanks for your testimonial and all the feedback. And thank you, everybody, for all the feedback that you left. I'll put a mention of this in the Facebook group now. And yeah, congratulations. $30 is yours. Let me know what you're going to spend it on.